been so long that I don't even have like my own YouTube channel anymore. Ooh, okay. Oh, that is not the title that I want. It's wrong. I don't know. I don't know why the title is wrong. Hold up. Okay, hold up. It has been so long that it's like weird to set things up. 30 minutes for you to go to a birthday dinner. Perfect timing. Killing it. Ooh, wrong way. What's up? What's up? What's even the point of doing that? I appreciate you becoming a channel member, but probably could have saved your money there. But thank you. Yeah, hello. Are you guys able to hear me? Are things actually working? I guess that's question number 1. It's Mark. Oh Jesus, what's up, man? But a day before you graduate. Congratulations, man. The yearly stream, right? Crazy how that works, huh? I'm trying to like obviously different area, different setup. It's very weird. I haven't opened up OBS. Pivoting our career. Yeah, I haven't opened up OBS even just as like the basics, like literally just opening up. Yeah, chat over there. That's gonna stay blank. I haven't opened up OBS period in God, what has it been? Close to a year, maybe even more. You got a jawline? I know. We have lost weight. Not as fat as we were. Not as fat as we once were. Close, but a little bit of progress. For 7 years, dude. Oh, I'm getting old. I didn't like that. I didn't enjoy that at all. That just reminds me of how old I am. Holy. You guys can't see, but Marcel just walked underneath the desk. The happy little idiot he is. So what's everyone been up to? I have grow a garden in the background because I don't know what to do. It's been what, 7-8 years? Yeah. I think I started when I was a senior in high school. So that would be 2017. Or it was like after I finished high school. But nonetheless, like 2017, 2018 area. Around there. But dude, I haven't touched Roblox since the PF stuff. Like, what is that, 6 months ago? So I guess I have opened up OBS more recently. But here, I'll just swap to this so it's not just me staring at the wall. I guess that Roblox. Yeah, I mean, if you want to join, I don't think anyone can. Yeah, it's God, 6 months, 7 months since I've opened Roblox, like at all. Outside of like the occasional, like if a friend asked me to play something. But for the most part, yeah, I haven't done anything, dude. Anything at all. 2019, 2020 is a prime. Yeah, them's was the days, man. Them's was the days. I probably will switch to a different game. I just have this on for now. I didn't know what else to open, if I'm going to be completely honest. Wait, hold up. I just collected all this too. It grew that fast? That's kind of good. Yeah, haven't touched anything in a while. Long time no see. How's it going? It's going good, man. Going good. Chris is infected as well. Sorry, I was looking at the Discord. That's crazy work. Go sell this. I don't know how this game got so popular. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna swap because I don't have like anything to actually keep me going here. Is there any like shooter games at all that are worth playing right now on Roblox? Not necessarily even just shooter, but I guess FPS game probably would be best, huh? God, that is no good. Does anyone have any sort of recommendation for a Roblox game of any sort. Because I currently got nothing. I'll pull up a tab real quick and see. Once you have a job, Roblox kind of useless where you can buy real games. I mean, sure, but it's not like, you know, Roblox isn't horrible in the sense that like there's nothing to do, right? Like there's still stuff to do. Apocalypse Rising 2. Dude, I haven't played that since it first came out when I originally, like, you had to buy the early alpha access and whatnot. I don't know if the game's still like that, but yeah, I have not played Apocalypse Rising 2 since then. How many players does that even have, actually? It's crazy that Apocalypse Rising was such like an unbelievably popular game back the day, where like the numbers that it had then just mean nothing. Play like 1,000 people on it. Apex at all? No updates on gas. I played Apex a tiny bit recently. I played it a few times, but like nothing heavy recently at all. I'll get into it, but I only play it if friends ask me to. Apex isn't really a game that I go out of my way to play much. So that's kind of where that stands. Oh wait, I could play Rivals. I forgot that's a game. Hold on. Yeah, wait. Let's swap to Rivals. That's an actual like shooter game I could play. Now as far as, oh god, I don't even know what to throw in as like a thumbnail. I'm not prepared for this at all, if you can't tell. I was just thinking about streaming while I was working today, and I was like, you know what, why not throw something up? Sure, we might have to throw up the old Phantom Forces thumbnail against my will. Why not? Roblox Gaming. We'll just start as that. You played Bad Business still? Nah, dude, I haven't played Bad Business in, god, years? Multiple years. Bad Business became, I don't know, they changed like the movement on Bad Business and it became kind of crappy in my opinion. It just felt so off. I don't know how to describe it really. Bad Business, when it first came out, I think they slowed it down because there were stupid, like, I guess you can call them bugs. The bugs in Bad Business movement were like you could spam slide to go like stupidly fast and things like that. So like that was kind of cool. I weirdly enjoyed the clunkier version of it. Ever since they updated it, not like the biggest fan. So I haven't touched Bad Business in quite a while. And by quite a while, I genuinely think it's been like 2 or 3 years, if not longer, since I've opened up Bad Business. Which is crazy to think about, because once upon a time, like I remember when it first tool canceled. I remember when Bad Business first came out, like the original drop of it, and I was so excited for it because it was like actually really interesting, very different than what else was out there. I wouldn't call it like an addiction, but it was another one like PF where I could just kind of aimlessly play and still have fun. So that was what I ended up playing a decent bit. I'm also surprised this forces you to be level 30 to play ranked. That's kind of pretty surprising, I should say. Yeah. Once they finally kill Katana, why the melee is stronger than most close range guns? Was melee a problem? Bro. It's getting like flashbacks. When Phantom Forces first introduced like the big two-handed melees, and you could just melee people at like 30 studs. Oh, God. God. Ooh, I forget what. I think the scythe gives me the teleport, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played this game at all. Or like the dash. Yeah, it is the right click dash. Cool. Oh my God. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to doing anything on Roblox again, but in due time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Not that I think it really matters because it's rivals, but chat, what is this guy doing? Dude, I don't know why the zooming in is so slow. Is this still like search and destroy, like where it's you get 1 life, or oh, you respawn now? Wait, does anyone Thumbnail still PF? Yeah, I don't care, man. At this point, I don't have anything else to send it to. I was not really planning this out. If anyone's played this recently, oh wait, no, this is still. Oh, what are we doing here? It is still like search and destroy, one life per round kind of thing. I don't like the delay of actually taking out the melee and being able to use it. Play Scorched Earth? What is that? Oh, Marcel has a bone. I was like, what is bro chewing on? What is Scorched Earth? Is that like another shooter game or? Oh, I was under the impression that I had to left click to shoot, not just let go of right click. Okay. Come here. How is he not dead? Wait, did I not just hit him with a 200% charge up as well? World War II setting Battlefield on Roblox? Fully destructible environments? Okay, does it actually have players? Is the question. Scorched Earth. That's 500 players. It looks kind of clunky. I cannot tell a lie, man. Yeah, I don't know about that. It looks pretty clunky. Maybe not that right now. Reminds me of Finals. Dude, Finals was... It wasn't a terrible game, but... How do I describe it? I feel like Finals just didn't flow well. Like, it became really, really kind of at times. Sana's the one where you can deflect, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Finals was... Like, it wasn't bad to play. I just didn't get that much fun out of it. It didn't keep me playing by any means. Like, I didn't have any drive to continue to play more. I played a little bit with my sister's boyfriend, and that was, like, about it. That was, like, my main playing time of that game. Dude, it takes so many shots to kill people in here. Only have, like, 7 hours, so no. Yeah, it was fun, but the Finals was definitely not a game that I expected to be, like, super popular. You could just tell, like, it just didn't hit as much as other games. I only really played Light as well. I tried out other ones, but again, it didn't seem like super rewarding or like there was a main reason to do other things. I don't know. It lacked a reason to keep me playing as much as it lacked sort of like updates and new things to do. There just wasn't any real progression to the game for me. Like, there was 1 or 2 things that were stupidly overpowered, and then everything else was kind of like, eh. Or at least that's how I felt. Halo MCC? What is that, Master Chief Collection? The only games I've played recently has been World of Warcraft, Marvel Rivals, and a little bit of League of Legends. That's about it. Halo, I tried playing. So I bought it on Steam. I think I own whatever one you're talking about. So I did buy it. I tried getting into it some, but I don't know. Halo, it just felt so different than what I remember, man. And, you know, going from Halo 3 or like, you know, Halo ODST on the Xbox, like those back in the day, to the PC version, it just didn't hold up for me. I don't know. X-Define, by the time I got a computer that could run it, was already sunset. Yeah, X-Define was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed it. It had it honestly, it reminded me of Phantom Forces because there was hit reg issues. Terrible hit reg issues too. I played it a little bit with my brother when he was playing like on Xbox. We would cross-platform it. So I played it a little bit, but it wasn't anything super great in my opinion. It had potential. I think it could have been decent. Oh, I'm dead here probably. Unless this guy's just meleeing. It definitely had some potential to like be enjoyable, but yeah, X-Define was another one that was like, if they had a bigger studio, if they had more backing, if they had more time, I think it could have gone a little bit better. But another one where it sort of was limited. Shut up and play a better game. Kat, you want me to play Tarkov, bro? That is not what we would consider a better game. I mean, when is Ubisoft not fumbled? Is the better question. Like, be realistic. When is the last time Ubisoft has done anything that's been, like, positive? You know what I mean? I also realized I probably should have just played 1v1s or something. This is, not exactly the most entertaining of things. I'm probably dead here. Dude, I don't know what it is with the sensitivity that has me scoped in at like -7, but whatever. Is that not the guy I was shooting at? Yeah, it was. Ubisoft did fix Xbox Uno. Okay. Uncommon, probably not very often heard. Ubisoft W, they fixed Roblox Uno. Wasn't aware. Big ups. Gamers should be comfortable owning games. Didn't they say they should be comfortable not owning games? Like, whenever I watch stream, the people to talk to you, at least for me, so I don't mind the gameplay. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's kind of what I always sort of got it to be. Was like the gameplay was decent. Like if you cared about someone being good at the game, I usually was, but it wasn't kind of the main focus for most things. Hope you're having a good day, you too, man. Yeah, okay. I thought I was remembering that right. Where they were like, yeah, they should be comfortable not owning games despite spending like $60 on the game. And then they're like, yeah, you don't even own it. Like, how stupid is that, bro? To say like, oh, be comfortable not owning a game. I think that's literally the whole reason you buy something, but whatever. I don't care about this. Can I go back and like queue up 1v1s or something where there's actually a chance of like something being interesting? Because that 5v5 was a little dumb. Cannot tell a lie. No, not Ubisoft on Roblox. They were mentioning Ubisoft messing up X Defiant and then Ubisoft fixing Xbox Uno, which I was not aware. Not aware. How does it get me to... Oh, is that guy just connecting? Whoever else I'm playing against? I was gonna say, how does it pop a queue and then say that we're waiting for someone? Oh. Screw myself. Person 1, what's going on, man? The Crew 1? I don't remember that game. I do know... Dude, I was so mad about this. There was a game called Nosgoth on... What's up, Zergus? There was a game called Nosgoth on Steam. It was like a vampires... Or like... Yeah, I think it was like vampires versus vampire hunters kind of game. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And it was like $30 on Steam. And I think within the year it came out, it shut down completely. So there was like... The game was just done. You paid $30 and a year later the game shut down and that was the end of it. Which sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. But at the same point, like spending $30 on it and you don't even get a year out of the game, kind of dumb if you ask me. But what do I know? The Crew 1 was a racing game. Yeah, okay. I remember the racing. I remember like it being a racing game. I didn't remember much about it. Like I never looked into it. And you're right. I don't really play racing games. How's it going? It's going good, man. Been good. Ups and downs. Finally got an FRT. What do you mean FRT? What am I missing out there? Not understanding. Channel's been pretty frequently active in a few years. Yeah, I lost the love for Phantom Forces, which of course was what my channel was built around. And then all the drama. And now I'm permanently banned on Phantom Forces on every account. So that's that. So I can't play Phantom Forces even if I wanted to. I mean, like I could make a new account, but I think they would find a reason to ban me again. Hi, Parallax. What's up, man? Oh, for guns. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I don't know what this guy is doing. I think he's playing on a controller or something, but yeah. Okay. We got IP banned, essentially. What did I get banned for? Because I spoke out about all the drama of Phantom Forces. So like I talked about how they quite literally covered up for predators and all that stuff. I know nothing about Phantom Forces nowadays. Like I said, I'm banned. I can't play on any of my accounts. So making an FPS designed to be a competitor to PF. Good luck, man. Good luck. It sucks because PF as a whole is a really well-made game and everything. It's just, yeah. I mean, after all that happened, none of us can really like publicly play it or like publicly support it. You know what I mean? Like hearing everything. But yeah, it's crappy, man. I think a lot of us would still casually play PF if all that didn't. I mean, look, most of us knew about what was going on, at least like the YouTubers and people active in the Discord and stuff. Most of us knew this stuff was happening to an extent being the key word there, that like we had an idea of what was going on. We knew some of the circumstances, some of the scenarios, This guy just jump off the map, or am I losing my mind? Y'all saw that, right? How? Okay. I guess bro has a rocket jump that I'm not aware of. So yeah, like we had ideas that these things were happening. But when all like the really solid proof came out and more people kind of put their evidence together and whatnot, it just, you know, we can't do anything with that. Borg, what's up, bro? Archetype and Slit just is on BPF and modernized with more attention to detail. Hey, like I said, best of luck, bro. Such a shame because PF had some really good gunplay and movement, at least in my opinion, but I'm not playing a game with that dev team. Exactly. Yeah, PF was a good game, right? Like, by all means, we all put countless hours into it for a reason. It's just, like I said, we can't. Nobody who has a channel can really, like, continue to publicly support that. It's crappy, but it forced all of us out. But, oh my god. Spiral showed me screenshots recently of Axis saying that they'll never trust the community again and blah blah blah, and like after what they did, and as if we did something wrong. Like, I don't know. I still think it's hilarious that they banned most of us, like the YouTubers. Anyone who really heavily spoke out against them, they just banned us, which is funny because it wasn't like I went in there and said anything false. In fact, they continued to lie about things. Some of which like I could sort of talk about, some which I can't, but they continue to lie about certain things and falsify the story. So do I take game requests? I mean, sure, why not? If there's something like half decent to play. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I said at the start of it that I wasn't really going to make too many videos about it all because everyone else was going to, right? And I didn't plan on just posting video after video of the exact same thing. I was going to post a video, or I think I posted a video that they banned us. I forget. But making like a bigger deal out of that. But like, what's even the point, man? Regardless of what happened and everything that went down, I'm your fan. Yeah. Everyone who sees me with a star code, all of a sudden they're fans. After all of what went down, like we all know it was wrong. Like there's just not too much to do. No, I'm not joining like people's random games or anything like that. They did lose our trust first, right? Dude, that is the craziest mind-blowing part of it. Is saying that the community lost their trust. Like, no, so Lido was primarily lying about things. I guess you can add in Axis as well. Specifically the Juke stuff about how they handled the Juke situation and how all that went down. They just falsified. They didn't tell the whole truth on that. And I know that they didn't tell the whole truth because I have the screenshots. I won't post them. But I have the screenshots of like them being told about the situation and everything. So they just falsified what happened there. They didn't tell the whole truth about it. So things like that. Oh no. So things like that, and then just as a whole, like there's only so much trust you can put into the things they're saying when they never gave real evidence to things. Like they would explain a situation and then not provide any evidence to corroborate what they're saying. And that's where, you know, how are we supposed to trust anything you say past that? You didn't die? If I die here, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Thank you. What are we talking about? We were talking a little bit about the PF stuff. Dude, yeah, it's what a mindset. What a way to think about things, saying that the community lost your trust and you'll never trust the community again. As if the community was the one covering things up. Like, yeah, crazy work. Crazy work, right? I just don't know how that could be your takeaway from that entire situation. That the community should have been trusting you, or that, you know, somehow you had trust from the community. Like, I don't know. I don't see how in any circumstance they could have made that more about themselves. But yeah, so that they knew about this all along before Strider. Yeah, so Romuald, they 100% did. So right, okay, 99% of what Strider talked about in his video was stuff that was already reported, stuff that was already acknowledged, and like things that they absolutely did know about. So it's not like all of that, or even most of it, was anything new. They knew about it. It was reported. They just didn't handle it. The Mar drama, yeah. Mar still being a part of things. Again, they claim that he wasn't, that he didn't have any access to things, that he couldn't do anything, but we had proof that he knew about updates prior to them coming out. And then they just say, oh no, he didn't do it, or like he wasn't part of the team. And then they show nothing. They show no proof of that. Like they could go and be like, oh, here's evidence that like Mar wasn't a part of it, or like anything just to try. Would you support PF if Stylus sold it and a new studio took over and unbanned y'all? No, I mean, I think that time is just done for most of us. Most of us were kind of on the end of wanting to play the game anyways. Like a good chunk of us weren't really playing much actively. We didn't really care too much anymore. For everyone, you know, their own reasons, right? Like some people just busy, some people whatever. But yeah, I personally just wouldn't go back. I just honestly care. It's so many months ago. Why aren't we moving on? I mean, it's just a discussion. Nobody's like going out to get them. So that's what it is. It's also, I haven't been around. So of course people are going to just kind of bring it up for that reason. Dude, I don't know what, I haven't played Rivals in like a year and a half. I don't know what new movement tech these guys have of exploding themselves and launching themselves across the map. I'm a little jealous. I kind of want to be involved. Jesus. That is true as well. Yeah, the channel was built around Phantom Forces. I feel like Axis can stay on the dev team, but be limited if that were to happen. Dude, so like the Axis stuff really didn't even bother me all that much. I've talked about this, like what he did and what he said, while not okay in like public eye and everything, most of it wasn't that horrible, right? Like nothing of what he said was like criminal or ground shattering or like anything that I think anyone truly needed to care all that much about. Like he was far from the problem in most of it. Now him being part of the dev team automatically linked him to issues outside of just like things he said. But like him personally, most of it wasn't even that big of a deal. But post come. He might have. I don't remember that specifically. But I mean, that's just a conversation for like furries as a whole, or just a problem. Let's just be honest here. Yeah, Strider was playing decently active. Keep thinking of Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I've been playing that recently. I'm in Grandmaster. The game makes me mad because people just don't know how to play that game. It is so annoying, but whatever. Oh yeah, absolutely. All the devs were linked regardless of their activity or anything, purely off of the fact that they you know, they were all part of the team. They were leading it. When Lido dropped the Chinese update, Gundam got banned. Yes, I have heard of that. Gundam getting banned, which is another crazy one because what is the reason behind him being banned? I haven't heard anyone say an actual reason. Which is, dude, the person who unironically has put the most amount of hours into your game, level 700. Like, do we understand how long level 700 takes on PF, bro? Evil. Heartstuck Diamond or Marvel Rivals? I mean, honestly, understandable. Like, once you hit Diamond and, like, Grandmaster, people still don't... They don't improve, bro. They just don't. They're still terrible. I was in another Roblox devs live stream. He said the drama has been taking a toll on Axis's mental health. I mean, respectfully, as it should. But Axis is also the one... When I just mentioned... a dev saying like, oh, the community lost our trust. Axis was the one saying that like they don't trust the community and blah blah blah, and maybe I'm reading that out of context, but still no reason for his ban. Yeah, I mean, they didn't give an actual reason on banning me either. So like I'm banned on all my accounts, so like my main account and any alt account that they know of, I'm banned on. They never gave a reason. Like if I go and join Phantom Forces, it just says I'm banned for like blank. They didn't write a reason. Because there is no reason, right? Like there is really no good acceptable reason for banning me or, you know, some other people. I mean, yeah, so saying PF community being kind of doomed from the start, I can agree with to an extent. It really comes down to like Lido's an egomaniac, so that doesn't help anything. Axis unfortunately is just involved in some not so great communities that that kind of lead a certain behavior, and they find it acceptable over there while most of the world does not. Shay was just voluntarily ignorant and just voluntarily didn't want to deal with things. Yeah, so okay. I cannot speak on like an actual Phantom Forces update and any relevance to like these topics, right? Like they're just not comparable in any way, shape, or form. So like sure you could say like arrogance from like the movement updates and stuff. Like I get that. But at the same point, you know what I mean? Bro said give me a box. That's crazy. This guy's like actually hit me with the katana plays and everything. Crazy work. Oh, I forgot you could slide. I pressed C there and I was like not expecting something to happen. He's still not dead? Oh, he must have the med kit as well. I got those Preston. What's going on, bro? There's much more of them? What do you mean much more of them? Developers? There's 4 developers. 4? Yeah, 4. And only one of them is like truly innocent, and that's Raspy. Raspy is the GOAT. Raspy is a genuine saint of a person. He did no wrong. And to this day, Raspy can do no wrong to me. So I'd hope they would be able to recover and apologize. Oh, so, okay. None of the developers are what you just said. None of them. Like, that should be very clear. Oh, we can play ranked now. Oh. Yeah, ranked 1v1. Yeah, none of the developers are the P word. Is there passive healing? I think there is, but it's really slow. It's not that any of the dev team is horrid. They're just willingly ignorant, willingly refusing to accept any sort of... None of them can accept fault or accept blame or responsibility. So I wouldn't say any of them are like horrible people. Any of them are, you know, to be chastised or made out to be something that they're not. They just don't know how to handle basic issues. They don't know how to manage a community. They willingly refuse to manage a community. Oh, we get to ban stuff? I don't know how this works. Yeah, I don't know how any of this works. I'm going to keep it a bean. But hopefully Raspy quit. I doubt it. Raspy, I mean, I'm sure he makes good money off of it. He keeps his nose clean. Minds his own business. Like I said, Raspy is good people through and through. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no questions. Raspy is kind-hearted, genuine. Great person. Where's this guy going? Okay. So much for this being ranked. Gun bans is kind of crazy. But I'm sure there's kind of some crazy guns on this game that I don't know about. Oh, I don't know what he's using that just did 40 health. Not a fan though. I'm sorry, did he just throw like a Molotov? I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know. The Hal portion of the drama, I wonder why he disappeared. Dude, the Hal one is honestly one of the worst. That's one of the worst parts of the drama. Hal was one that was specifically reported and acknowledged by the devs that they read the document and everything, and then they just chose to not care. That's what makes that so bad, is that they know it existed, they read the documents, and then they chose to simply not care. That's it. Adrenaline had potential. Was that the one that Strider was playing some after like the drama? Vertex directly targeted one of my friends though. Oh, that's one of those devs. I was like, I have no idea who that is. I'm gonna be honest. Where is this guy at? Left the Strider server and found out he was glazing Adrenaline. I mean, I think he was prior to all the issues coming out. I don't think Strider plays or really does anything Roblox related, nonetheless Adrenaline specific. Did this guy just leave, or am I missing something here? What am I supposed to do? Hello? Oh, that could have been really bad. I'm actually confused. Even after he helped it out a lot, I'm pretty sure he also banned. I don't necessarily know who that is off the top of my head. I think this guy he's just gone. I guess I just wait this out. Is there nothing else I could do? Oh. No, come here, bud. This guy's actually just running away? Like, what kind of freak stuff are you on, bro? What is happening? He's just gone. Like, why? Whatever. Yeah, so I don't think Strider's like involved with any Roblox stuff at all anymore. Understandably so. This guy's actually playing hide and go seek. Freak. Okay. He's not Foon. Admin, he is in fact doing it backwards. I don't know what to tell you. Unfortunately, that guy is doing it backwards. Right, I just realized I can zoom my camera a bit more. Ooh, but crap. I have to sit so straight up for this right now. It's kind of annoying. Strider hasn't uploaded in months. I think he's uploading shorts currently. Last I saw. And his shorts have been doing pretty well. So, good for him. Feel bad for some Steven? Dude, nah, Steven came out good, brother. Oh, okay, yeah, like obviously it bothered him. But Steven's doing pretty good, if you ask me. Have you seen his Dead Rails content? He's been doing alright. He ain't doing too bad. His content has been Gen Alpha Zero Attention Shorts. I'm personally not a fan. Yeah, but that is unfortunately the YouTube meta. Shorts are kind of the move. I barely remember this map. Remember the one video I was recording, I 1v1 someone on this map, and I thought bro was cheating because he was a little too accurate, a little too knowledgeable about what was going on. His Dead Rail stuff has been doing, dude, it's doing so good. So happy for him. Oh, yeah, Pete, I don't know anything about that, so I can't speak on any of it. But yeah, his Dead Rails content is killing it right now. Like some of his videos pulling a few 100,000 views. Awesome for him. He's actually making big moves for himself, which is great to see. Think we want to legit steal PF's player base? How unlike 80 Alt guys, I'm playing this game instead. I would not do that. Things like that only hurt you. They do not benefit. That's like going into like being a YouTuber or a streamer and going into someone else's videos or chat and like trying to get people to leave them to join. It does nothing but hurt you. So. What's this guy doing? Sure, PF, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's still not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these guys are on. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Thoughts on Battlefield since PF is so heavily inspired by it? Battlefield I didn't mind as a game. I played it some, mostly Battlefield 4, but I don't have much hours on any Battlefield game. I bought Battlefield 1 or whatever, played it a bit. I think I even streamed it a tiny bit. It was enjoyable, but Battlefield's not really my style. If you're here, what's up, Terry? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's not really my style of game, Battlefield, personally. It's never been something I got super into. I'd say I like more faster paced FPS games, but I also don't love like I don't mind slow pace. I don't know. I'm a weird middle ground on the game. I didn't love Battlefield. I think one of the biggest issue for me about Battlefield is the like randomized spray. So like as you're shooting at someone, as you like auto fire and as you go down the mag, you just start missing. You have like randomized RNG with it, if that makes any sense. One World 2 inspired shooter that came back in the day was pretty realistic for a Roblox game. Oh, crap. I know what you're talking about. I can't think about it off the top of my head though. Oh, we have an actual. This guy's playing the game team. He's above me. Shout out to Shadows actually working and being usable. Yeah, I can't remember. I know what game you're talking about though. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it is. It has been a little bit, man. Been a while since I've opened up OBS, since I've thought about streaming, since I've done anything. But I've had a real big itch to come back to YouTube and streaming lately. So this guy's like shooting me around corners, brother. Oh, I thought he died. Oh no, chat, am I cooked? He has the katana. Okay. All right. He was like 30 health too. He loses that. Hedgerows, there it is. Yeah. Rose got a beard? Yeah, I grew it out a little bit. I've never had a beard before, or like I've never tried to actually like grow it out and keep it. I would grow it out some and then I'd get tired of it and I would just shave it off. So this is my first time like actually growing it out to keep it. It's been nice. I just keep it real trimmed and real basic. I mean, granted, obviously I haven't been involved with Roblox at all. So I don't know anything about hedgerows. This guy just said so no. So no what? You didn't ask me anything. Like what? What type of games do you plan to play if you make a comeback? I don't know. I might just go whatever Roblox I feel like playing. Just because I don't know what I want to do. I just want to start uploading and streaming again. So I might just play whatever comes to mind on that day and just kind of go for it. This guy's so upset. Like what? I don't even know what he's on about. You're a bum. I don't know what to tell you, man. How old am I? I'm about to be 26. Sorry, I just saw that. Which is sad to say. Sad, sad, sad. But such is life. Did you ever play Arsenal? Yeah. A little bit. I never got crazy big into Arsenal. Sorry, Marcel's jumping around. I never got crazy big into Arsenal. I mean, it's like any other Roblox FPS game, right? Like it's something like fun you can kind of just play and BS around with. But I usually look for some sort of competitive aspect. Do I still live with my girlfriend? No. We broke up a year ago. Just over a year ago. So I am single. I moved. I bought a house. Chilling. You want to know how... actually, I don't know how much you could see. Hold on. But you want to know how you could tell that I live alone? Look how, like, undecorated everything is. Ah, crap. Hold on. Ah, well, you can only see so much, but there's a lot of blank. A lot of blank. There it is. A lot of blank space. Not very decorated. I mean, granted, our apartment wasn't decorated either. But that was mostly out of my laziness, and I just didn't really enjoy being there. Nursing job? I'm not a nurse. Everyone always thinks that. I build scheduling systems, so like basically specialized IT for healthcare is like the easiest way for me to put this without it being a crazy long explanation. What camera do I have? I have a Sony A6000, so it's a DSLR camera. I think I bought it for like $600 3-4 years ago. So like an actual like expensive camera. Yeah, but nice katana, pal. Dude, yeah, this guy's name's kind of nuts. I don't know how he gets away with it. I was glad somebody noticed it. I didn't want to bring attention, but dude, yeah. When that was like, we tried explaining that to the devs on why that was such a big issue, and they just seemed to not care. PewDiePie played Phantom Forces, and that was when the game had like unbelievable desync. Like you basically just couldn't play the game, and the hundreds of thousands of people watching the game, and the game was terrible. Terrible. Oh my god. That was so crazy. And they just didn't seem to care or acknowledge like how big of a deal that was. Or how problematic that was. So funny. Die, thank you. Yeah, mirrorless camera, yeah. Expensive. I've thought about selling it because I don't really use Like I obviously haven't been doing YouTube or streaming or anything, so I thought about starting to sell some stuff off, but it's not like I owe money on any of it. I'd rather just keep it. You still have the Ferrari? Dude, I wish. I have a Camaro, but no Ferrari, unfortunately. Maybe one day. If I didn't buy this house, I'd probably have like a Corvette, maybe a Z06. But this house costs a lot of money, so I can't afford new cars right now, unfortunately. One day we will upgrade to a C8 Corvette, but today is just not that day. Roseballin, I'm very fortunate at this stage of life. Yeah, I cannot lie. Very, very fortunate. Are you a big car guy? Not a huge car guy. I really enjoy cars. I don't know tons about them, but I really enjoy cars. I love driving them. I enjoy having a nice car, but yeah, no, like my car's not really modified. I don't have like anything crazy to it. Like there's the guy I bought it from a dealership. It was a one owner car, so there's like an aftermarket spoiler. There's a little bit of like cosmetic work done to the car, but nothing real like modification. It has a cold air intake aftermarket, but that's about it for like actual quote unquote like engine mods, if you want to say that. So it could have a lot. I want to do a new exhaust on it, but I don't feel like spending like $1,000 right now. It was the white Ford. So I had a electric Mustang, a 2021 Mustang Mach-E premium all-wheel drive extended range. That I had for a year-ish, year and a half. And then I sold that when I moved to Florida to live with my ex. And then I had a Hyundai Tucson. I tried buying a house. The house fell through. It wasn't in a great area, so I canceled on that. So I was sad, and I wanted something to spice things up. So I went and bought the Camaro, and I've had that ever since. What is this guy on about? What is this guy doing? Whatever. Yeah, I do not have the white Mustang anymore, though. The electric Mustang. Want to eventually get a Subaru Impreza WRX STI? Ooh, WRXs are nice cars, man. Very popular. So much parts and like aftermarket if you were into like modifying them and whatnot. Dope cars. Cool cars. Not something that I personally like, but I can respect the fan base on it. Can this guy just die? Thank you. Just wasting my time here, brother. Yeah, no. Have you considered IRL streaming? I'd watch? Brother, I don't think you understand how little I do with my life. Y'all want to hear? Hello, head gaskets. Yeah, true. You want to hear how little I do with my life, man? You ready to lock in? This is the worst part. Like, this has always been my biggest issue. I've never been a super social person. In fairness, for like most of my life, I was like morbidly obese and didn't like ever going outside. But I'm just not social. Like, I don't do anything, and that's a real big problem. I work out, I hang out with my dog, and like I play a little bit of games, and that's it. That's it. That's all I do. I don't have a life, which is upsetting. I've got to become more social. And it's not like I struggle with socialness. It's just I'm in a new place. I know no one here. I don't know anyone. I have nobody to ever do, or nothing to ever do. So excuse me. Have I heard from Sin recently? No, I haven't talked to Sin 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. Never meet your heroes because you might end up feeling bad for them. That's so crazy. Nah, don't feel bad for me. So the thing is, look, it's not that I can't go out and be social. I don't struggle, like, I don't have like some crippling anxiety or, you know, struggle to talk to people in any means. My biggest issue, right, is if I go somewhere, let's say, I don't know how to include myself into things without feeling like I'm invading people or like I'm being problematic. Like, everything I do, I'll feel like I'm taking away from what they're doing, or I'll feel as though I am invading on their space, right? So if I get invited to something, cool, I'll show up, I'll have a good time, I can talk with anyone, I'm good. I just don't know how to start that. Because I spent most of my life growing up not really talking to people or going out or doing anything because I hated who I was and I wasn't comfortable being around people. So that's where it's like the years of building that up, I just don't have. Is this up to date? Yeah. Those specs haven't changed in the past like year, 2 years. FT guy, what's going on, brother? What is this guy doing that he's so fast? What am I missing out on here? Oh my god, I forgot that it's the worst. This guy is unbelievably fast. I don't know anything about the current state of this game to understand what he's doing. I also don't know if he just medkitted or not. I could... It seemed like he was. Dude, this guy's a freak. He's got all the tech. Adam Pro, what's going on, man? It's been a while? Yeah. What, like, what did I say, 6-8 months since I last opened up OBS or tried recording or streaming or anything. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing that makes him so fast, but it's not really working for him. He's got to work on aiming a little bit. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, man, is that I don't have any social life. It's so bad. And being in like a new state, not knowing anyone, I don't have any family here. Like I have one family friend, but she's older and like, you know, has kids and whatnot. I don't do anything, which sucks. I need to. I've worked on myself a ton in the past year, so. Grow a Garden is like another game that I could just like casually play if I'm bored. I just threw it on because I didn't know what else to do. Is mostly what I'm trying to say there. You died for like a year, then came back with like 2 skibbity toilet videos? Nah. Okay. Make fun of them all you want. Tower defense games are pretty fun, bro. I don't care. I did enjoy it. Like I could hop on and casually have fun. Hate Grow a Garden? Why? Just because it's popular or just because it's like the flavor of the month kind of thing? It's not that trust me, I'm not content with doing nothing. But truthfully, ever since like me and my ex breaking up, because that was so bad, I just don't really know what to do. And it took probably a good 8 months for me to move past that whole situation because it was such a terrible breakup. TD goes hard? Yeah, TD is, yeah, thank you. Tower defense games are fun. They're enjoyable. We can all admit that. See nothing for a year and then skippity toilet simulator? Hey, bro. You got to understand. I was on timing. And then that one short I uploaded of it got like 800,000 views? Brother, come on. After college, there isn't much to do socially wise. Exactly, right? Like, the only way I get social interaction is if I go out and like find it or like force it. It's not like I'm in school or like actively doing stuff where it naturally happens. I have to like go out and seek it. Garden specifically designed every way possibly a dopamine farm. Little kids without any actual substance. Brother, we're on Roblox. That's like everything on Roblox. That's the name of the game, baby. Dopamine farm. I can't even knock them for it. Like, look, bro, if I knew how to code games, I am telling you right now, if I ever take the time to learn how to develop a game or something, it is a money farm, dopamine farm, Roblox game. I do not care. Plain and simple. I'll put effort into it, but it's 100% a dopamine money farm. Death of the game ever, the waifu gacha games, Cool Idol Festival 2. I have never heard about that. I know a lot of gacha games because my friends play them, but oh, this guy just quit. He's gone. All right, that's fair. The dopamine farm culture on Roblox so much in every way. I can understand why you hate it, but it's like it's expected. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to like get or buy on this game, so. Minderstry? What is that? Another like mining simulator game? Yeah, no. So like this past year, while I've wanted to figure out social things to do, I just haven't. But I've worked on myself a ton in the past year. So cool. It doesn't make like awesome games though. And Blocktails, there is some really cool games. 100%. Roblox occasionally there is some real bangers that come out, but that's not what really does well on the platform. So TDs and RTS in one game. That's kind of cool. He banned both melees. This guy's a freak. I understand it. I'm a little upset though. Ever tried convincing you to try Tarkov? I play Tarkov. I don't actively play it, but I have played. My friend Kat got me into playing it with him for a little bit. I played pretty consistently for like 2 or 3 months. I hate the game. I'm just gonna be honest. Tarkov, it just sucks, bro. This guy just immediately quit. He died once, and that's the end. Just too easy. Game is just too easy. Yeah, no. Tarkov is enjoyable to an extent, but my god, is it frustrating. And there's unbelievable amounts of cheaters. And like every single life you play, you sit there and you're like, wow, maybe this guy killed me legitly, but like 90% of the time it feels like they're cheating. You know what I mean? It's just hard to enjoy that. That, and also I hate Tarkov's combat system. Where like the amount of times I've lit someone up with like 50 bullets, but because I'm a new player and they have 20 times better ammo than me, I just have no chance. Oh, personal, 100%, bro. There's a lot of really cool games on Roblox. And they will just not ever become super popular. That sucks. Playing its PvE game mode with friends. My friend has asked me recently, the same guy who got me to play Tarkov originally wants me to try out the PvE mode. Will I? Maybe. It's just not a game that I like love to play. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to really get into Tarkov, truthfully. But regardless, we ball. Deadline? I might have played that before. That's another FPS game, right? Best tower defense game on Roblox is Pixel Gun Tower Defense. Oh, convert Robux to money. I can't even blame him, bro. You make so much more money that way. Yeah. This guy's just lagging his butt off. He actually lets me. Wait, Chad, is this guy just throwing? Is that what's happening? It's gonna bounce up here. Oh wait, no, I think there's an invisible wall. He is lagging his butt off though. I'm dead here. Come here. Thank you. Jesus Christ. What a... Yeah, Tarkov, if it's PvE, I could see people just like comfortably enjoying. 100%. Without a doubt. Actual PvP on that game, you have to invest so many hours into it. It's unbelievable. I never played, what was the one you were just saying? Pixel Gun Tower Defense? Riv is the same, but he lives in Russia and Roblox doesn't allow DevX. Really? You can't DevX out of Russia? I've never heard of that. That's silly. He called me the weirdo? Brother, look at you. What even is that? Does that just have unlimited ammo? Did I try the new split game that came out? Nah, no, I haven't. Probably because of the war? Yeah, but Pixel Gun Tower Defense sounds like that would have been out. Okay. He calls me a weirdo and this is what he's doing. Like, what are we yapping about, brother? I'm 100% dead here. There's like nothing I could do. Or just be better than him. There's a lot I can do, apparently. What game is this? Rivals. He is lagging his butt off. That is true. The Russia-Ukraine war or something? Oh, okay. So that was during this time. I assumed the game was much older when you mentioned it. Yeah, I don't know. I assume that was one of like them old school ones that used to be popular like back in the day or something. This guy's lagging his butt off, bro. This... What am I supposed to do against this? This guy's a demon. Is this game pay to win? I don't think so. You ever played JB? Are you saying like Jailbreak? I've been forced into playing it a few times out of... okay. Against my will, I've played Jailbreak a few times. Dude. Get me out. Let me just win this game and move on, please. I'm tired of playing against 600 ping demons. Rivals is having sus staff member controversy? I mean, are we surprised that any Roblox game has that at this point? You know what I mean? Dude, the flashbangs, like that flash stun grenade, whatever he's throwing, whatever it's called on here, should not throw that far. Or like the blinding radius is ridiculous. He 100% had healed up with a medkit. That's fine. Can't believe Shorty Riz 122 just called you a weirdo. Yeah, it might be chalk. Let's just be honest here. You like Dead Rails? I've played it once or twice. You suck, brother. Whatever. I've played Dead Rails once or twice with some friends. It's like kind of fun with a group of friends, but like the replayability is not really there for me. Need to change the thumbnail. Looks like you're playing PF. I just don't care, man. I just don't. It's my first time streaming or doing anything on this channel in like forever. Sorry. Getting into Rivals 1v1 without a toxic kid is borderline impossible. I mean, yeah. Cannot say you're wrong, brother. Cannot say you're wrong. Fixed gun tower defense made in 2021. Gotcha. APOC Rising 2? Yeah, I played it when it first came out. Like, I bought the pre-alpha on it and everything. Actually, like the day it came out, I bought it. It's fun. My friend recently was playing it and streaming it on Discord, actually. It looks a lot better than it did. Like, they definitely have made some real improvements to the game. So it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I won't. But it at least looks like decently playable now compared to what it was. Just too oversaturated and needs more PvP. I mean, that's like most things, though. It's kind of like walking simulator. So I played DayZ for like 800 hours. Way back in the day. Like when DayZ first came out, I used to grind that game. So I'm kind of used to walking simulators and things like that. But did get some new big update? What, APOC Rising 2? I think just like the UI is a little bit nicer. At least like what I noticed, like the UI is just nicer. I think it overall runs better. Just basic things. It's just been more optimized, like from a quick view of me watching my friend play it for 5 minutes. But win this battle and I sub, brother. I just don't lose, plain and simple. Unless they're like demons on this game or cheating. I don't know. Wait, he's still not dead? Okay. I actually have to lock it for a second. Because he's got to be like, no health. Thank you. UIs and everything else, it's great. Just doesn't look good enough for me to consider playing it. What, APOC 2? I mean, DayZ standalone is what I'm talking about. I didn't play Arma 2 DayZ because I couldn't afford the game back then. So buying games back then was not something I did too often. So played D-Day? No, I've not. I honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of a game. Why no Diddy Forces, brother? What are we yapping about? Wait, he's 0.4 health. Jesus. I'm a game analyst formerly for Adrenaline. They're about to re-release the game public soon. It's called Velocity. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Hopefully not with any controversy again. Fingers crossed. Did it put me in bronze? I win every single game of placements and it puts me in bronze? Brother. We're getting cooked. Appreciate the sub, man. It's pretty small. It used to be bigger. Now it averages a few hundred most of the time. That's not bad. I mean, look, a few hundred players consistently is pretty solid for a game, honestly. Bronze status? Hey, relax. We're doing our best, all right? Yeah, dude, Arma DayZ mod. I always wanted to play it. I couldn't, unfortunately. Excuse me. Is it on Roblox, that D-Day game? Development got slowed down so much after the controversies. I mean, expectedly so, right? Romeo, maybe, man. I don't know. Insane clickbait thumbnail. Hey, bro. I didn't have time. I didn't care to make new ones. All right. I just threw up a stream, man. We're doing our best. It is. I guess it is clickbait, but I think we should all know by now that we are not on that. Oh wait, no. Die. Thank you. That was almost really unfortunate. Such is life. Double take seeing the thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, hey, bro. It's not like we get views anymore. We got to do what we got to do. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Dead washed up Roblox YouTube channel. Brother, you should not be taking these long of fights. You have not hit a singular dingular bullet. What are you on about? Would you ever get laser eye surgery? LASIK? This is Rivals on Roblox. I thought about getting LASIK. Chat? Okay. I thought about getting it like a year or two ago when I... not even... like 2-3 years ago when I could afford to do it comfortably. I probably won't ever. Partially, there is risk to it. And I don't really want to take the risk with it because I don't really mind wearing glasses. And like I could get contacts if I want. But even then, like I kind of like glasses. I like the way they look on me at this point. I've grown used to them. So I don't think I'll ever really change it. Where's this guy at? Is this another guy playing hide and go seek with me? Great. Most of the development team left and we had to bring in a whole new development team. Original dev absolute horrendous code that took almost a month for the new team overall. That's no surprise, dude. Oh my god, you hear about that on like everything. And obviously people code to different standards and different expectations, but yeah, it is. Oof. Not gonna lie, I say I still watch your content. I'm definitely tuning into stream. Brother, nobody watches my content. I don't upload. You're good. You're behind me. And you get the jump on me. And you're using the katana. And you still lose, brother. What are we doing? We've got to do better. We've got to do better. Person who's worn glasses for their entire life does change a fair bit when taking them off. Yeah, but the thing is, so like, I'm so used to it because I can't function without my glasses. Like, I genuinely... Put the katana away, pal. I cannot do anything in life without my glasses. So it's just fully a basic thing that I'm just used to at this point. So I don't feel bad for wearing glasses or feel like I need to have, you know, perfect vision or something. Like it's kind of chill for me. I'm all right with it. I don't lose any sleep over it. I don't feel, you know, less because I wear glasses. Like, you know, when you first start wearing them, I didn't wear glasses until I was in 5th or 6th grade, I think. So like whatever, 10 to 12 years old range. This guy's actually like playing his life out to the high heavens right now. This guy is trying so hard. Yeah, so I'm just kind of chill with glasses at this point. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I'm good. And again, there is real risk with LASIK. I know it's not crazy high, but I've heard some rough stories about it. And that risk just isn't something that I'm willing to take right now. Nor can I like necessarily afford to do it as comfortably as I would have, you know, 2-3 years ago. So I don't feel like I want to go into that risk and worry about anything. Okay, this guy is a freak. He's gonna chase me, actually. He's in here. I had to get rid of this guy. He's doing a little too much for me to care. My guy's name is Roblox in here. I think Roblox is banning people that have Roblox. I'd find that hard to believe. If they were actually banning people just for having Roblox in their name, it'd be kind of cringe. But yeah, so I don't know. I've thought about it. I could have afforded to do it, but at this current point, I just don't care. Don't care enough to do it. Maybe one day, but today is just not going to be that day. It did suck, though, going from having, like, perfect 20/20 vision for all my life to it just suddenly plummeting. That did suck. Official thing, people were making a big deal about it on Twitter. They're also banning people with YT in their name. That's so dumb, man. So silly. Like, what are we doing? Move to Canada? Nah. So told to do laser, but it would probably kind of help with expensive. I mean, how expensive are glasses really, right? So like, I got these glasses, I want to say 3 years ago, and I absolutely could use an update on them. Like, I could see a little bit better, but I paid like whatever, $100 for these, $150 3 years ago. Am I right? What is this guy using that just did all of my health? Jesus Christ. Roblox or RBLX something that gets them to get the option to rename themselves. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna make people rename themselves, whatever, but brother. I die here, maybe. I'm glitched. We should be dead. He's actually popping the meds. He's popping the med kit. Did he get it off? He did. How's he not dead? What is happening? Nah, ain't no way. We have another turbo freak we're playing against, bro. He lets me get the med off. This game looks pretty interesting. Like low time to kill FPS games. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice little like 1v1 simulator. You could play like 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5 kind of thing, but most of the time it's just people that have zero clue as to what's going on. 1v1s is like the only time you get people that are actually like playing the game somewhat. If you want any sort of like remote competition of who you're playing against. Yep. See you later, person. Yeah, so one day, maybe I'll do LASIK one day, but for the time being, I am A-okay. I'm probably cooked here. Like, what is this, a flare gun that he's shooting at me? With a flamethrower as a secondary? That doesn't kill? Oh, he's so low. 13 health. Swastik Gupta. What's up, bro? Do more streams like this, Shell Vibes? I mean, that's how my streams always were, in fairness. But if we ever get into actually uploading consistently and stuff again, yeah. Streams would happen more often. At least for now. What is happening? I'm probably dead here. That doesn't kill. He's 8 HP again. This guy's using like every weird tech in the book. He's shooting flares at me. He's got a flamethrower. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm so lost on like... He's got the medkit off. Bad Business was a really good FPS, but I hated the movement so much I couldn't play it. Bad Business's movement was good, and then they changed it. And I don't know why they changed... I was about to say, how is he not dead? I don't know why they changed it or when the change actually happened, but it definitely got gutted quite a bit. He's playing against pure meta. Is this the actual meta of the game? To be a freak like this? That's crazy, bro. The meta is flare gun into flamethrower, so you just take constant burn damage. This guy's 100% using a medkit right now. It cancels my medkit? Ah! Whatever. Roblox devs and their hatred for good movement? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I need to kill this guy because he's just being a freak. I'm not enjoying this. Chad, what am I missing out on? This guy is moving at 6 times the speed of me. Does he have like a different sight that makes him jump twice as much? Nah, dude, CBA. This guy's a freak. I die here. There's like nothing I could do. How is he not dead? Okay, thank you. Get me out, bro. I do not need to play against guys like this. Turbo freak. Turbo freak. Never want to see it again. Look, he's back to streaming, unfortunately, yeah. Got a temp ban for saying GT. Roblox is so interesting, man. And that was terrible to play against. I want to make that known. That was awful. He's level 200 and you're... I mean, look, if it's meta, it's meta, but... Whatever. Did I move again? Yeah. When's the last time you watched? Because that changes the answer. Energy Assault? Dude, I played that a decent bit. Like, I don't know, maybe like 10, 20 hours on it. Flamethrower is getting banned. What else did he have? Flare gun could be banned too. I don't care. Never again. The last time I streamed? So my setup's now in my bedroom rather than where it was downstairs. Absolutely mogging us. Do we hit the super cheek sucking and everything? The stare at the camera with the angry face? Is that what we're looking for? Yeah, my setup was downstairs in like what's called like whatever, the breakfast nook, I think is the name of it. Oh, and we might be in trouble, chat. I moved it upstairs because my parents were staying with me for like 2-3 months. For like, it was like 2.5 months actually. They were with me for a while, so I moved it upstairs so I can have more privacy with work and talking on the computer and whatnot. Is this another like spam fire grenades? Yeah, okay. This is gonna be an interesting one. When your setup was in your kitchen? Yeah. So that was like 6 months ago. I moved it back up here like 2 months ago. Or a month ago now. I think I've had it up here. Oh no, I forgot I can't scope in. Brother, did you know I can see you? Wait, he's not dead? He's still not dead? Did he see me? He could hear me. Yeah. Understood. Understood. The game is overall unenjoyable experience. Controller players on demons. On what? Rivals here? Yeah. I mean, I'm playing against some freaks right now. Cannot tell a lie. I'm taking the free round, brother. I'm sorry. He was adding me. He sees the verified badge. He thinks he's got a chance. Dude, like, what is this? Throw a Molotov and everything? Like, oh. I mean, look, okay. I can't even really complain because I meta farm on a lot of games, but this meta is just not fun to play against. My bad. My bad, gang. Is career level 114 high in bad business? I have no idea. I don't know what's considered high on bad business at all. There we go. Now we got the one clip. Yeah. So computer up in the bedroom. It's nice. The only thing I miss is like I was by my back door so I could let my dog out real nice and easy every time. So now I have to like go all the way downstairs to let him outside, which kind of sucks, but. Oh, we traded spots. He wasn't ready. Stop playing Roblox shooters after the whole PF drama. I haven't touched Roblox a single bit. And outside of like occasionally hopping on some stupid game with friends or if I'm like super bored, I have not played Roblox basically at all in a few months. Where did he go? I hear him. Oh, is he in the... I just saw him. I need to heal. And like now. Never mind. I thought I needed to heal, but we're chilling. We're chilling. Now it's become a short slop channel after a while. Hey, bro. Come on. Come on. You got to understand. The Camaro wants a new exhaust. He pre-throws the molly. I can't be mad. Smart play, brother. Smart play. However, you doing that means I'm popping a medkit. Anywho. Little katana action. He wasn't... I would have assumed I did enough damage. I'm going to be honest here, team. He's going to throw molly up there and pre-fire that again. If I had to guess. Yep. There's the molly. Alright. 100 damage. Ooh, the katana. That actually probably wins him in this round. No! He could use it again that fast? That's insane. GG. GG. I was not aware that he could use it again that quick. The worst part is I have the katana. I could use it. Picked up more like a Black Ops 6 like game. Things called Adrenaline. Oh, okay. Yeah. Romul, I would prefer you not. Prefer you not to, brother. Yeah, him shooting my body at the end is crazy. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Bro really beat the 30-year-old unk. And he's celebrating. Whatever. He can have his fun. He can have his fun. But flamethrower gets banned, katana gets banned. I don't know what other dumb metas there are. I'm sure I'm gonna learn real soon though. So. Probably got salty. I think he was a little frustrated. Chat. Don't tell me there's some other meta I need to... Dude, what do I do? This is what I'm up against? Chat, is this meta too? Are rocket launchers also meta? There's no way. He just hit me with a boogie bomb? Brother. Brother. Like, can I stop getting put up against people who have like 6,000 hours on this? Every weapon known to mankind? Yeah, you just messed up the boogie bomb. You're cooked. You're cooked, pal. How will you recover? Unbelievable. Sliding every time you jump is a meta movement? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not worried about movement much. More worried about like what the hell these guys are using as weapons. Is there... Okay, real quick. If any of you know anything about the game, is there a different scythe that I'm not aware of? Or do these people just have skins on them? Because I'm seeing people use these scythes that are like cosmic looking. But I don't know if that's something different or if it's literally just a skin. Realistic hood testing? We did just play against flamethrower flare gun, which someone said that's meta. That wasn't fun. And then we're also like... What is happening, man? He's literally just suicide bombing. Realistic hood testing. Is that literally just the hood, but more realistic? Is that all that is? Did he just call in a nuke? What is happening? I heard him typing into like... Oh, that's the riot shield. I'm just staring at this guy. Aim blocks? I don't know if aim blocks is popular at all anymore. Is it still like actively worked on and whatnot? What did he just hit me with for 30 health? Okay. Dude, every single round, there's something dumber that I'm playing against right now. Chat, what do I do? Fake thumbnail news, not PF. Hey, brother. Do you want to go make me new thumbnails? You might be my guest. Okay, what do I actually do here? Aim blocks fell off really hard. That's no surprise. There's no way this is actually how he enjoys playing the game, right? I'm not the only one who feels that way. Like, this is realistically what he's actually doing. What do I do? You can't shoot his feet. You can't shoot him. He's literally just waiting there with mines. What do I do? What do I do? Chad, is this guy serious? Exogun Molotov? The thing is, I don't have those things. I don't play this game like that. Yeah, I just don't own these things. Like, I'm gonna have to put on a grenade next time. This guy's actually a freak. This is actually just insane. Now you push. Brother, you are such a loser. I cannot tell a lie. I'm not here to talk crap to like Roblox players right now. Freak. Freak. Find a new hobby, brother. Yeah, like, you should leave the lobby immediately. Don't come back. What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? Can I buy... Where's Molotov? Give me that just in case. Just in case. Because if I have to deal with another guy like that, I will crash out. That's just... It's just not happening, man. It's just not. Oh, God. I'm so annoyed about that. That actually just made me so mad to play against. Who does that, bro? Riot shield sitting with mines? You want that? No, I'm banning katana. I can deal with all the other stuff. I can deal with the other dumb stuff, but that's just bad. Arsenal fan game that's basically just Arsenal but 2020 version. Surprised it hasn't been taken down yet. Did aim blocks fall off because I haven't played in like a year, but last I remember it's quite fun. I'm sure it's probably still fun. It's just, how do you keep a game... Oh my god, he has the Call of Duty Warzone sniper on him. How do you keep a game like that interesting, right? Because all that you could really do is kind of new guns and like That's sort of about it, right? Like, I mean, there's not really many new game modes you could do. So, ooh, what gun is bro using? Hello. Snipers with Omni movement is so fun. Oh, you're talking about the adrenaline release? Yeah, yeah. Can I gift? What is wrong with people, bro? They just be thinking I'm made of money. What gun does this guy have? Why does it do so much damage? I feel like I unironically need to go ahead and look up like Roblox Rivals tech. Or like Roblox Rivals meta. Did he pop a medkit? No. Okay, we're chilling. Best video was in I used your Discord message in the thumbnail. What was your Discord message? Because I might immediately remember what it is. Crap. I just read a message I wanted to respond to and I forgot. Interested in games like Iron or Type Soul? I don't know what either of those are, so it's a maybe. But I would not get your hopes up. This is another guy that I'm having to like play my little heart out against. Oh, he has an AK? Okay. PF sucks after the scope update. Wait, hold on. After this game, after this round, hold on. I gotta know if it's the message I'm thinking of. You might be my goat. It's still one of the funniest DMs I've ever seen or ever received. Hold on. I mean, look, I don't plan on like hard grinding rivals, so I'm not too worried about like turbo learning stuff, but no, brother, I cannot gift or friend you. Hate to break it, T-Bell. Hold on. I think I actually still have your message saved on my desktop. Wait. I know it's around. Yep. Pete. Oh, one of my favorite messages I've ever received. That is so funny. That post message clarity is so funny, bro. Oh my god. That's so... Brother, I'm not adding you or gifting. Sorry. Yeah, don't even bother. Game sucks. That's... I remember you sent that to me and I immediately like sent it to like my personal friends Discord and everything. High-ends from Jujutsu Kaisen, if you know what that is, and Type Souls from Bleach, basically PvP games with parry systems and stuff. Ooh, probably not super interested in them, I'm gonna be honest. Scoped updates, like the only good update PF got in the past 2 years. Hit or miss. It depends on like the parts of the updates. Some of it was like, okay, some I didn't really care for. Also, I bought the Molotov, and I guess because I got into a game, it just didn't actually give me it. Son of a... Yeah, I saw that there was a PF update. People still talked about it in my Discord server. Like, occasionally we'll talk about the PF stuff, but, yeah, I don't know. That's the issue, though. That's all PF can do is add weapons or, like, maps. And the maps usually are kind of... That's all PF can do. Unless they make a new game, which they, like... They have started and stopped making, like, 3 different games at this point. So, will they ever finish a game? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, Bobby, you can. The issue is, it's just, like, it's just not gonna matter, man. In fairness, it never did. They never cared about what anyone had to say anyways. So, but I mean, hey, more power to you, brother. More power to you. I just wouldn't like expect anything to actually come of it. Yeah, the breaking point was a scandal. That's where they, excuse me, took the biggest hit, but they're still making tens of thousands of dollars a month. It's not like it really matters. Yeah, I mean, Pete, they could have taken responsibility and done things better, but again, it's one thing that, like, I don't know. I feel like people getting canceled, while a good thing that, like, cancel culture is not as big of a thing anymore, because my god, is it abused. It's just like, I don't know. I never wanted them to like lose their livelihood or anything like that. We always wanted PF to succeed and continue doing well. They just didn't care enough. Sucks. So it's like, you know, there's only so much that you can care about or like try to empathize with, excuse me. And eventually it just becomes impossible. What is happening? What am I playing against? Ref! Now somebody's got to nerf him. Dude. I'm literally playing against an anime warrior. Okay. What is this? What even is this game, bro? What? I'm going to be completely honest here. Rivals kind of sucks. Like, why is he 3 times the speed of me? Why does his gun do 3 times the amount of damage of anything else? Dude, this game is so dumb. Dude, this is so dumb. This game sucks. Oh my god. Like, is he just jump sliding? Is that how he's moving so fast? What am I not understanding here? Or is that just the gun that he has making him move that fast? Somebody explain it to me. What am I missing? How are you supposed to beat this? You're as bad? I mean, you're not wrong, Jacob. You're not. But if you could see what this little freak is on about, you'd understand that it is out of my control at this point. Created a full new UI for mobile, placed in the whole humanoid system. Roblox uses Are you talking about Adrenaline? Or whatever the re-release name is? I just got boogie bombed. Chat. Why can't I shoot? Hello? I die here. That's fine. Actually, maybe I don't. Doesn't matter. Stylus. Oh, PF is doing all that? Come on, brother. We really believe that PF's going to rewrite their humanoid system when they've been talking about doing things like that for like 4 years now and they just never have. Oh, great. He switched back to the gunblade that is just impossible to deal with. Like, why does he get to move at 3 times the speed, have a shotgun and a melee weapon that could dash? What are we on about? What do you do? What do you do? Not only have they never taken accountability for it, they've doubled down on the fact that they say that they are like completely innocent, essentially. Nothing will ever change. Like, they are just not great people. Plain and simple. No accountability. They never will have any. It just won't matter. Why does your shotgun do 3 times the damage mine does? Whatever. Okay. The next, like, turbo freak I run into like that, we're moved on. We're moving on after that. Level 220. This guy's playing his mind out. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like the fact that they still deny that they did basically anything wrong is like, they say they take responsibility or they say that they did things wrong, but they don't act like it. Right? Like, it's, your actions speak a lot louder than the words. I'm gonna visit a friend. Someone said a joke. Bobby, in fairness, that is purely like an Axis autism moment. I'll just be honest about that. So that is literally just an Axis like autism moment. I don't think that is remotely like a problematic statement, truthfully. He probably didn't take that question in that way at all, or even consider that like a possibility of it being taken that way. I'm also playing against another Molotov spam. We will not be having a fun time this game, team. And immediately Molotovs. And immediately he dies. No, yeah, no, that's definitely him just not thinking, man. Axis is not what all those other people that were exposed are. I can promise you that. I think the biggest issue is the community that Axis is involved in, where things are not handled well, and those things are unfortunately a commonplace thing. But Axis is not a dangerous person in that regard. For me to like try to say that in a way that won't get me like in trouble on YouTube. Okay, I have to reload my actual gun now. Ooh, okay. We're having like a mid-off right now. Yeah, no, I get you, Bobby. I have to like reiterate that every time because people take it and run with it. Oh, no. We're not doing that. Hope so. Wasn't he the one of the people that helped expose everything? No, no. Axis was complacent and everything. Axis was not the problem, but he was absolutely part of the problem. In a decent capacity. I'd take you and run with you. Brother, we were both too fat for running. Let's just be honest here. Come on now. Let's just be real. Devs weren't the actual problem, but they became the problem the moment they decided to not actually do anything. Yes. Yep. Them not taking action made them the problem. Axis never had an am I clean moment like Lito did. Ah! I hate Lito, man. I hate him. What an egotistical man-child. Jacob, that doesn't make us any less fat. Hate to break it to you, pal. Oh, wait. Katana. And where's that gunblade? Get that out as well. How old is Lito? Lito's mid-20s, like around my age. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Lito's, yeah, he's got to be around my age. Nope. Nope. I know my weapon lets me dash too, but I don't like that one. Not a fan. People went through their FA account. It's oh yeah. So that's okay. That's the issue, FD God, is that like that community is just terrible. Like that stuff is all normalized. That community alone is just bad. Period. Being a part of it, I hate saying this. Being a part of that community by default makes you like a problem in my head. Chat, did we just get boogie bombed again? FA is a website for furry art. You put it simply. Think he lets me get a shotgun off? Oh, okay. I tried. Yeah. So like anyone who's involved in that community, it's just automatically like a suspect for problems in my opinion. Like by default, I just don't want to associate with them. Not to say that everyone in there is a bad person or I'm dead here or should be seen as a bad person, but more often than not are not great people. No. I like how they verify me for YouTube. And I just can't even type out YouTube. I got one hit by a chancla. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was possible. Furry is such a weird concept to me. It is. It is, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that by default, it's just an extremely weird concept. Dude, I'm getting boogie bombed again. No, it didn't reload? You've got to be... Don't run away, brother. Melee me. Thank you. Exactly, Pete. Exactly. Yeah. That's the problem. Is that they're all like turbo freaks. I'm sorry. That's this. I'm sorry. There has not been one person involved in that community that I've met and talked to on a personal level that hasn't been problematic in some way, shape, or form. I'm in IT, and I'm not, Jacob. I'm breaking the chains, man. Yeah, no, there's just never been someone in that community where I've gotten to know them on a personal level and they haven't been problematic in like one way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So there's like only so much you can kind of let them get away with. Romuald, time out, brother. You guys are not much better. Pete, that's the issue, is that community is very heavily involved in 18 plus things. And it is so heavily normalized, but you have people below the age of 18 who are problematic. You know what I mean? Like that's where it becomes really bad. So that's a big issue. Romuald, that's like 99% of the community though. Like that's like their whole shtick. Yeah, it is. It is extremely problematic. Like I said, they have the reputation they have for a reason. Through and through. Through and through, they have that reputation for a reason. Did brother say knife only just to not knife? Did I just get bamboozled? If you won't bet, no. Now we have to actually play the game. Come here, pal. Oh my god. All right, he almost got me. What's up, Chris? I'm at work. What's up, Inactive? How you doing, brother? He said bet as if like he's gonna out aim me or something. Like what are we doing here, pal? Actually, he's popping the med kit. Oh wait, he saw me. That's unfortunate. Oh, if you still die, brother. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, he jumped off too. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah. And now he's asking for gifts. This guy's a freak. Hey, brother. Did he get that off? I'm guessing he did. Yeah, he definitely got the med kit off. Why does it look like people start randomly 360ing? What am I missing? All right, then let's say DQ. Put in my 2 weeks, finally being freed from this prison. Bro, Dairy Queen goes kind of nuts, though. I kind of rock with you working there. Like, how much more do you have to try, brother? You're immediately... We have one little trade at the start. You immediately run away and start medkitting. Come on. Why does it look like he starts, like, spinning out like that? I don't know. Bet. He's taking this so seriously. Oh, man. Trying to clip me? I mean, he thinks he's John Rivals, that's for sure. Bro just threw a stinker? A stink? He melees me? Okay. Yeah. Again, this is another guy who plays this game a lot. I don't know how he's moving so fast. I don't... What is the tech? How do they move that quick? Because it's like he slide hops. But if I do it, I just lose all speed. No way, brother is head glitching behind the boxes and everything. We see the knife skin dog. Yeah. Yeah, bet. Like, he's taking it so serious. Oh, man. I understand it's ranked, brother, but your life is not depending on this, I promise. It's just funny. He's gonna rush me with a knife. Yeah. Oh. Ain't no way. Get in the way of his phase application. That's sure what it feels like. It's like he's taking this one serious. I've got to lock in a little bit. Let me use hacks. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Is Golden Rivals like top tier, chat? Am I ruining the vibes for him? Oh, I thought I fell off there. That was almost really unfortunate. Remember, he used the med kit, so he's gotten back like 70 health here. I'll just say bet. Like, oh man, what a guy. What a guy. Squiggle Bob. Okay, timeout. Timeout. Squiggle Bob goes kind of nuts. Let's start there. Like, come on. Can you gift? Immediately ask for a gift. You're a freak. You're a freak? Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's wild, brother. Oh, what a time. Finish break, work till 11:30 tonight. Inactive, that's dope, though. I know you left, but working a job, making your bread. Even though the place sucks from what you said. Dude, Squiggle Bob goes kind of insane. Like, that's a dope name. And acting like it's not a fan. Rivals is a very goofy game, bro. Like, I don't know. Just find you on YouTube? Yeah, unfortunately. Didn't know I was that famous. I'm not famous anymore, brother. It's okay. Marcel, oh my god. He's laying on my one foot. He was the legend of PF. Yeah, basically something like that. It was John Phantom Forces back in the day. Imagine being bored at the top of the food chain and wanting to be a dog. Bro. Being a dog is easily the best life you could have. Like, I bought my house. Okay. Realistically, I only needed a house with a yard just so my dog could have a yard. But, like, he's got a huge house and, like, multiple beds around the house. He's basically, I could give him his own bedroom as a dog. He don't have to work. He don't pay no bills. Okay. This is ridiculous. Big rival. That's a cool looking skin. All right. PF had the potential to be such a masterpiece of a game when it cursed by being a Roblox game. I wouldn't say it was cursed by being a Roblox game. PF being a Roblox game made it so successful. Like, if PF wasn't a Roblox game, it would not have done probably half as well as it did. But, oh, dude, playing in a gaming cafe and he reeked. Where do you live that you have gaming cafes? Oh, destroyed. It was on Steam though. What? PF? No, PF was never on Steam. And it never really could be on Steam. This is another, like, turbo tryhard. Oh my god. I don't know what to do against him. He's cooking. Yeah, no, PF on Steam might have had, like, a few hundred players, but definitely not, you know, pushing 10,000 like it did at certain points. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been half as successful. BattleBit became pretty successful, but BattleBit's a lot better. Nice shot. BattleBit is a lot better of a game compared to Phantom Forces. So, you know. All right, but that's gonna be enough of my my Roblox adventuring for today. Oh, it's been 2 hours. That's not that bad. You're in Cali, but I went to like a mall and it was like a little shop mixed with the cafe. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know we had them in the United States, like period. I actually didn't know this existed. Do a house tour? I can't do a house tour because my camera, like, I don't have like streaming from my phone readily available. But I do have pictures that I could show real quick. I'll show pictures of the house real quick. Or like the inside of the house, of course. I don't have. I'm not showing my outside for obvious reasons. Hold on. I've got to like upload them all real quick. I'll show a little bit. I've not posted a video of the house. I posted a like apartment tour when I got an apartment with my ex. But I've not showed the house much at all. Obviously, because, you know, having a house and privacy reasons and whatnot. But give me 1 second. I have some pictures I can show. Hold on. I'm still... There's a bunch. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I might have shown some pictures on a stream. But yeah, not too many. I think these are mostly good enough. I'll throw that one in there. Okay, I think for like you'll get the main gist of what I have. All right, hold on. Let me. Hold on, can I go through this? Yeah. Okay. Very quick house photos. DM me the speed tech. How would you know it? Did you actually like Google videos, Jacob? Okay, so bedroom. I mean, in fairness, you can kind of see the bedroom behind me. But bedroom. This is just another picture of the setup in the corner. Here is living room and like kitchen area. So bedroom again. This is out back. This is when my parents were here. This is Mr. Brutus. Everybody say hi, Mr. Brutus. Mr. Brutus was enjoying himself here. Oh, I just realized I didn't include the picture of the kitchen. Hold on. Do I? Okay, yeah. That'll count. Everybody say hi, Brutus. I do. Yeah, I live here alone. The house is just me. It's 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,800 square feet, I believe. Thank you, everyone, for saying hi, Mr. Brutus. He appreciates it. Here's like the second living room. This is literally, I just keep my dumbbells and a weight bench up here. This is where I work out currently. This is another like living room shot. A little bit of all that. And then here's the dining room. Then here's the entryway. Like, I still haven't even put pictures in here yet. Like, these are still just empty frames. They're hung up, but they're empty frames. And then I love this little setup. These lights, I just love this setup here. And then these are the views from the backyard. Gorgeous sunsets, like, every single night. And then this is all like empty land. Like nothing will ever be built behind me here. This drops down a lot to Huge Hill here. But this is like the view from the back door every night, which is great. The sunsets here are gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just realized I gotta close out arrivals. Then here's the kitchen. Still remember the Paradox days. Yeah, quite a while ago, right? But this is the kitchen. So obviously this was the day I toured the house. I toured it and bought it like the same day. It's a nice big kitchen. Yeah, I'm very fortunate, man. Very, very fortunate. Let me see. I might have a picture I could like show that's sort of the front of the house, but I have to make sure I'm not like hard doxing myself. Not that I'm like super concerned about it anyways, but let me see. I might have something where you can like kind of see the front. I'm not too concerned. I just have to have one that doesn't show like the entire front of the house. Okay. Yeah, you can have this one. That sort of shows the front of the house. That license plate is old. I don't care anyways. But you can kind of see there. Yeah, I've always had a job. I've worked like 2 or 3 jobs at a time since I was 17. This is the first time in my life that I haven't worked 2 or 3 jobs. I only work 1 now, thank God. But yeah, I've always worked. Beautiful car. Thank you. Thank you. Obviously the photo is like stretched out and everything, but how much horsepower? I don't know. They come stock like 450 or 500-ish, something like that. 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds, I think. But yeah, that's the front of the house. But 2 stories and, you know, obviously goes back a ways. Yeah, that's that. Very, very, very proud of it though. I will say that like coming from, so like this house is over 1,000 square feet bigger than the house that I grew up in. The amount of space and trying to manage how much space I have is a very difficult thing. It's been a learning experience because like, God, I can't really easily show. Yeah, I can't really show, but like sort of show a bit. It's so much room. Like that chair you see here is over like 6-7 feet long or something, and it just comes out to here. So like there's from here, hi Marcel, here all the way over to here, still a ton of space. Then I have a queen size bed and like nightstands and everything. And then I still have more space on like this side of the bed towards this window. And then I have the whole setup in this corner. And then like, so decorating has been a bit difficult. Trying to manage all the space, but have you talked to Oscar lately? I talk to Oscar every single day. Love the black, white, and creamish color. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm sticking with. You know, obviously the house came white cabinets, black accents, and then cream walls. So, wait, you're from the US, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I talk to Oscar literally every day. I have for years. Marcel, can you jump up? Are you willing to jump up? Hold on. Marcel, can you go back that way? Hold up. Up, up. You got some kind of up. 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 Oh, there it goes. That's not exactly what I was looking for. That's on here. Yeah, so that's Mar Douglas. That's my buddy. You come up, up, up. Come on. And you jump on me all the time. Up. Come on, up. It's okay. I'm asking you to come up. It's okay this time. You'll jump on me when I don't want you to. There he goes. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Hello. Hi. Everybody say hi, Marcel. This is Mr. Marcel. He's a good baby. Who's a good boy? What are you guys talking about? Oh, PF stuff? Oscar? Yeah. I won't say anything on it, obviously. His personal stuff. Yeah, dude, that's been the worst. Is trying to decorate the house is really difficult. Every time I buy something, I realize that it's just way too small. So I've had to like upgrade things multiple times already. Because I'll buy it and I'll be like, oh, this is good enough. And then it's just not. Even like, so this here, that's a 65-inch TV. And that's something like 6 feet long or something. It still is just not, like the wall is still kind of empty. I mean, obviously I don't have anything up here, right? But it's still just empty. It's so difficult to like actually fill up the space. Get an interior decorator. I don't have money to blow like that anymore. 2-3 years ago, yeah, I could hire someone, but nowadays with how expensive the house is and whatnot, I can't just burn money like that anymore. Lights behind the TV? Eventually I will. Yeah, lighting is something I really want to work on with the house as a whole. So lights are a higher priority thing for me. Or at least the goal is to work on lights eventually. When Adrenaline goes public next Friday, not Call Velocity? Maybe. Mayhaps. If you remind me, maybe. Because I will forget. Like 20 minutes from now, I will forget. Makes me happy seeing someone that was a huge part of my childhood, considering PF is a big part of my childhood, that you're still doing good outside of YouTube and you just got so congrats. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've worked many hours trying to get my life together. But like I said, I've always worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time regardless. I've always been very, I don't know, diligent in my career and whatnot. So YouTube was very much always a side thing. I of course would have loved for me to be able to do it full time, but I think it was better that I didn't. I didn't ever get to that point. Because it really comes down to the point of like, I don't think I would have ever made on Roblox YouTube what I make right now, which is not like unbelievable money, but it's very good. Very proud of it. How's fitness been going? Good. In the last, I don't know, last year I'm down 50 pounds, 60 pounds. Because I ballooned back up again. I was like 240 last year again, which is really bad because I used to be over 300 pounds. Then I dropped quite a bit. So right now I sit at, they're just zooming back in. Right now, weight wise, I sit at 187 as of like today. I'm cutting weight again right now, so I'll drop back down to 180 within like the next month or two. I would like to get down to like 165, 160 would be the goal. But yeah, at this current moment, trying to cut weight. But I put on quite a bit of muscle. I'm pretty happy about that. Physique has gone like 411. All right, man. I did play Polygons. Polygons was really fun. You planning on visiting any of the countries next couple of years? Probably not. I don't have like plans or anything. Like something comes up and I can, sure, but yeah, the face finally, dude. So I've always had the double chin because I've always been fat. This is probably like the first time in my life I don't actively have a double chin. And obviously the beard helps. So like, you know, having the beard kind of separates it, but yeah, first time in my entire life that I don't like actively have a double chin at all times. I could easily get down to 160 and I wouldn't be terrible. I'm like 5'10, 5'11-ish. Like 5'10, just to be conservative. But, you know, I can get down to like 160 and I'd still look pretty good. I could definitely still lose another 20 pounds. But I like, let's see if I could show any sort of like physique update without it being like, I guess, inappropriate in a way. I will color out certain parts of my body for the sake of trying to be appropriate here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Having to scribble out parts of my body. Oh, can I draw, please? There we go. Here, I have one picture I'll show. And this was like a month ago, I think. Oh, I completely missed the mark on that one. One second, team. Here, I'll show one picture and then I'll the classic band-aids over the nips. Yeah, basically. I'll end stream here in a few minutes, but we've just been talking. Other things have been coming up. So like I said, this was like a month ago, month and a half ago at this point. I could actually say the exact date. This was May 10th, so just over a month ago. So that's where we're at current state. Feeling pretty good. Like I said, I still have quite a bit of fat to lose, but shoulders are popping out. You can see the cut in the shoulders compared to the chest, sort of going on both sides. Still have collarbones popping out, traps are growing, shoulders are coming out a little bit. I still have a lot of arm fat. So like I had skin removal surgery, as you can see here on my chest and here on my waist. I never had skin removal on my arms, but arms are still like we have biceps now. Tiny bits of veins on the forearms, but still have some weight to lose. But that's where we're at right now. That's current state. But I can. This picture was taken like 2 years ago, but really this is even what I looked like last year. Here on. This will be the last one I'll show. But this was basically I looked the exact same as this last year. So that's the progress. So from that to that. That's currently where we're at. Yeah, and as far as like, hold on. I'll have like one more, hold up. Actually, I have two more. Two more pictures. That was the back. But again, lots of fat to lose here. But that was like back. So little bits of definition coming in. Once fat loss starts kicking in, that'll obviously pop some more. And then biceps. Slowly but surely. The tattoo. I could just show that on camera. Yeah, the shoulders big. Shoulders have really started to come in. Yeah, actually, dude, that's like been one of the nice things is having like being comfortable in like any t-shirt I throw on has been really, really, really good. Hold up. I don't know if I don't have like any pictures where you could see like full body recently, but I mean I could just stand up in fairness. It's not like that's not an option. Yeah. That's kind of where that's at. But it's also like if I stand up. A lot better than we ever were. Like that's pulling the t-shirt back. A lot better. Oh, and tattoo. Sorry about that. There you go. Yeah, so that's current state. But now I just have to work on not dude, so yeah, I only have calf muscles because I was 300 pounds my entire life. And like big legs just run in my family. But that's literally it. Like I was over 300 pounds at the age of 18. So that's the only reason I have like any sort of calves. That's it. Yeah, dude, I'm super happy with where I'm at. You know, considering how, you know, my usually when you go from overweightish, the calves are saying, yeah, well, I was morbidly obese. I was bad. But But yeah, going my entire life from being 300 pounds, and I was morbidly obese from the time I was like 8 until I was 18, when I had the weight loss surgery. So to actually have like visible muscles, and like I can have veins that are popping on my forearms depending on the day, um, it's a pretty good feeling. It's a pretty good feeling. I can't lie to you. But one day we will become more social and not sit at home all day. Probably start dating again pretty soon. See what happens. 300 to 180. Yeah, yeah. My lowest that I've hit so far was 178. Right now I'm at like 187. I put on like 10 pounds while my parents were here because they like to buy way too many snacks. But like right now, an average day is like I wake up, I eat 2 protein bars, I have some eggs, and then I'll have like chicken and steak, and that's the day right now. So I eat like the exact same thing every single day on repeat. But it works for me. Like that sort of autistic eating works. Calf insertions are pretty high, and I'm 125ish at 5'5", so I don't have very big calves. Most people, if you weren't big, or have like big legs in your family, you know, calves are just the one thing that you can't do too much about. Yeah, it's just putting myself out there to socialize is a difficult thing for me. Marcel, baby, what do you want? I know we're gonna go outside here in a minute. Don't you worry. We'll go out in a moment. No, I'm happy with myself. Like I said, I am finally over the nuclear bomb of a relationship that I had. I'm finally in a good spot where like I'm comfortable with myself. I can go out and I never worry about really like how I'm looking. I think I'm in a pretty healthy spot overall. Like mentally, emotionally, physically, I'm in a pretty decent spot. I don't have to worry about too much. It's just I'm not the most social of people. So that's just something that takes some time. Marcel. But I appreciate you guys being here. I didn't expect to stream for 2 hours. I honestly expected to go for like 30 minutes and then call it quits. But that's that. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, though. Have a good rest of your nights. I know it's 8 o'clock here, so I'm going to go tire Marcel out, go throw some frisbee with him, hang out for a little bit. But appreciate you guys here nonetheless. Tempo, if you join the Discord, or I think my DMs are still public. They should be. If you could remind me about the game dropping, I'll probably check it out. Thank you, Mr. FD God. You guys have a wonderful night, boys.